going to talk about this Justin Rose move, this sensation of swinging up towards the top, the arms dropping, getting that feeling of keeping your back towards the target so that you can hit the golf ball nice, squarely, consistently, more, if not each and every time. Before we continue with the video, it has never been easier to make sure you are working on the right things. Online lessons are a really accessible way to make sure every time you're practicing, every time you're playing, everything you are doing, you're working on the correct stuff. Head over to the website for more information. Let's get back to the video. So the thing that we need to understand is in the downswing position, the pelvis, so where I'm positioning my hands, needs to rotate towards the target. And the key term really here is it needs to be a rotation. Okay, so you don't want to focus too much on the idea of linear motion, because if you move too much with linear, and a good position really is to be aware of your ankle line. So if you move too much linear, you put too much weight on your hip joint, you get stuck. So we need to make sure it is a rotation. The thing that Justin Rose is really trying to sort of explain in terms of his feeling is how do you avoid being spinny? And that basically means, well, if I sort of swing up to the top and I instantaneously turn my hips towards the target like so, the right hip comes forward. And this is why weight pressure is very key and very, very important. You see, if I sort of swing towards the top of my backswing position, your weight pressure should predominantly be underneath this right foot, like so. So if I get this feeling of moving my hips towards the target, this would be a spinny action. So let me show you this from that sort of side perspective, right, like so. This is that sort of spinning action. If I do it in a way where I then keep weight on my right foot as I pull the left hip back, we can now see the way this is how we're rotating, but keeping that sensation of your back staying towards the target. So the point ultimately that I'm trying to say is when you initiate that downswing, that feeling should be the left hip is coming back, but you don't want to massively jump the weight off immediately on towards this lead foot. What you want to do is make sure in the backswing position your weight feels like it's, predominantly through the right front portion of the foot like so. And as I start my downswing, I actually keep an element of weight pressure underneath that right foot as I pull this left hip back. And that's how I go away from a position like this and I turn it into a position like this. Subtle, but very, very key. Hopefully it helps.